Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a rather lengthy video on a new tool that I've created to help you guys out some. I'm all about trying to create more value for my customers and new people that I'm bringing on, but it's called Nest CRM, which CRM is an acronym for Customer Relationship Management. And basically, that is just a fancy phrase in the tech industry for a place to organize your customers, whether that be jobs, estimates, invoices, that sort of thing. And so it just gives you a nice central place to organize that data, because a lot of you are still working in spreadsheets or over email or over text or whatever the case may be. But it's good to have that stuff in a central location. So I created this tool called Nest. So it kind of goes along with the whole Raven Media company theme. So just kind of thought that was a little clever take on it. But ultimately, it's just a place to keep your things organized. And I've tried to keep in mind that a lot of the softwares that I've found online, Jobber, House Call Pro, they offer so many features that I think that they detract um, from the core components that generally that most businesses use, which are just having a place to put your customers' job estimates and invoices, instead of doing everything that you know many people probably don't even use certain features. So, and it would take you almost 2 months to even learn everything there is to know about a software. So, all that being said, I tried to create this to be as intuitive and as simple as possible. Um, you know, while there is some type of advanced features on this tool, it's nothing that's mind blowing that would take a degree to figure out how to use. So, um, anyway, so I did this myself, and I built it in a way that I thought would be how I would want to use it. So, um, anyway, we'll get into some of the features and how to set things up, and kind of go through the whole process. But first, let's talk about the pricing. It's basically two plans here. A free plan, perfect for small businesses that just need organization. You can create unlimited customers, jobs, estimates, and invoices. Um, there is a premium side of it. It's $50 a month, and it's great for sending notifications and calendar syncing, or just a couple of the features. But um, I'll go through the list here. You can create customer email notifications, so when you create a job, estimate, or invoices, customers will get notified of that in their email. It'll also um, allow you to calendar sync any appointments that you set for these jobs. So let's just say you set a job for 1 o'clock on a Friday, whatever, and you wanted to put some notes in about the job or the estimate. Maybe you're going to give the customer an estimate. You can put that notation in there, and then you can download the calendar event and sync it to your phone so that it automatically imports it. Um, Another one is bulk invoice downloads, which at the end of the year, you're going to want to be able to download all of your invoices or transaction history, so you can send that over to your bookkeeper or, you know, accountant or whatnot. So that's a great feature to have. Google review email notices. So at the end of a job, when it's marked as completed, it will send an email to the customer asking them for a review. So you don't have to remember to do that. A lot of you guys do that on site, but it never hurts to ask them anyway, and just send that automatically as a good business practice. So these are the two plans that we have going on here. Okay, so what we're going to do is just create a free plan to start off with. We're going to come in here and just fill everything out. Now it's important to select your time zone here correctly, so that when you create appointments, it will sync those correctly. Okay, and then we're going to choose free plan. We're going to click create account. Okay, so it'll take you to a thank you screen here. It says thank you for creating your account. Your registration has been completed successfully, and you should receive an email with your login credentials shortly. Now, it will not send you your password. You have to remember what you put in there on that screen. Otherwise, you'll have to do a reset. Okay? So, log in here using the email address that we supplied in the sign up, and then your password, and then, make sure you check your spam folder if you don't receive it, or you can contact us here at the email address to get some support. Okay? We're going to log in here with the email that I provided during sign up. Okay, then it'll bring you to this screen here. It'll look different on your phone. So if you're looking at this on your phone, this is how it looks. It just moves the icons down here to the bottom, but that's really the gist of it. Otherwise, you navigate using these tabs here. So if you want to change anything in your account, you click this little gear icon, and it'll allow you to edit the information that you just signed up with, and then you can upgrade here if you want to go to a paid plan, whatever the case may be. Okay, all right, so first what we want to do is add a customer, right? Let's just say, hey, you got a lead, you got a guy you want to go out and give a quote. All right, well, first things first, you need to add a customer. So we're going to add myself as a customer. You can opt to put a business name in here. You don't have to. Some of you may be working with business to business clients. You may be working business to customers, so it's totally up to you. Here I'm going to put in my personal email address, and then I'm just going to put in another fake phone number for now, and then I'll put in another address. Okay, and then you just click add customer. Alright, so this is what the customer page looks like. Alright, you can see here you have your contact information, you have the address. If you click this, it'll open up the map. So if you're on the road and you're trying to get directions to the person's address, you just click that. It'll open it up in your map application. It'll show you here whether you have jobs created, estimates created, or the invoices, and you can see that we have none of those created for this customer. Alright, so let's just backtrack a moment, and you will see here that if you click customers, it'll have a running list of all the customers. So if you have more than one customer, it'll create a running list of these. Okay, and then you can filter them out based on payment status, job status, and we'll get into more of that later. Okay, so you can just toggle that on and off using that button. Okay, all right, so you got your customer created. Now what you want to do, you can create a job by going here, or you can create a job by going to the jobs tab at the top there. Okay, so we'll just click add job. Okay, and this job we'll just call it land clearing, and then we want to select the customer as the one we just created. That was me. And then let's just say we want to go out on December 31st at 11 a.m. and give this gentleman an estimate. Okay, and then let's just say in the future you want to come back and edit this job, you can go back and add an appointment, and I'll show you that later. Okay, but now it says the job status is pending because obviously you're just going out for an estimate, and you can toggle these at any point during the process, whether it may be job in progress or completed or canceled. Okay, so we're just going to click add job for now. Now on the premium side, what would have happened was this would have sent an email to you, and it would have sent an email to the customer showing the date and the time that you were showing up to give the estimate. Okay, that's what would happen. Alright, so here you can see the job details. You can see here that we do not have an estimate for the job or an invoice, so you can create those now or you can create them later. So let's just go back to the main job screen again. It kind of looks like the customer screen, right? It has the job title here, the status, the customer, and the date of the appointment. Okay, so let's just get back in here, and you can edit this if you'd like. Let's just say you want to add an appointment later, you can do that. Click cancel for now. But yeah, let's go and add an estimate for this job. Okay, so we're going to call it mulching saplings. Let's just say they have a field full of saplings they just wanted mulched up. Okay, select the customer, that's me, and then select the job, which is the one you just created, land clearing. Okay, and then the service description is, we'll just call it forestry mulching, and then the total cost can be, let's just say you want to charge them $800 to do the job. Okay, and then it'll put this total here, and then maybe they want you to haul off some debris or something. Maybe that cost them $500, so that gives them a total amount of $1,300 there. Okay, and you can keep adding line items, there's no limit, but you can create it as a draft. Okay, and then you can put any additional notes in here. You can say the field is located at back of property. Maybe you went there and you're trying to remember where it is that you need to go when you get to the job. And then you click add estimate. Okay, so here you can see that it gives you the total here, the line item total or breakdown, and then it tells you the job associated with it, the customer that's associated with this particular estimate, and it shows you it's in draft status, and the notes down here below it. Now if you're on a premium plan, what will happen is you can leave this in draft mode and then hit create. What will happen is it'll send an email off to the customer with the estimate, and it'll show that it's sent. Okay, at that point. So if they verbally say hey, or maybe they'll text you and say, yeah, I saw your invoice, man, looks good, let's move forward, you just come back in here and toggle that to accepted. Okay, and then it's just a good way to kind of keep it all organized. But for now, we'll just click cancel. Okay. Okay, so now we are we have gotten to the point where we've created a customer, job, an estimate, and now you want to create an invoice based on this estimate. Let's just say let's come in here and just mark it as accepted. Okay. All right. So you got your estimate here. It says it's accepted. Okay. So let's go to invoices. Let's add an invoice. Let's just call it, let's mimic the estimate, mulching saplings. And then we'll select the customer. And here's the cool thing, is that you don't want to have to go back and type all the line items back in. Maybe you have 4 or 5 different line items in your estimate, and it saves you time, right, to be able to select the estimate. But we need to select the job first, which is the land clearing job, and then you can select the mulching saplings estimate, which was accepted, as you see here, and then you click import, and then it'll import that data automatically. And then we can just set it as draft for now, add invoice. Like again, on the premium platform, this will mark this as sent, and it'll send it off to the customer automatically. Okay, so we'll just click add invoice. Okay, so that's that. All right, so what you want to do is, let's just say you've completed what you needed to do with the job. You need to edit the invoice for your records, and you want to show them that it's, they've been paid up. So come in here and do $1,300, which is the total that they paid you. You can also do partial payments. It won't mark it as paid if you do only $800. It'll keep it in the same status. So let's just do $1,300 though. All right. And then if you want to put notes in here, you can. So you hit save, and then what will happen is you go back to the main invoice list, it'll show it as being paid. All right, and it'll fire off that notification. So you got your little piggy bank here with your dollar amount. Okay, so Let's just go back and look at the customer again. Now we filled all this stuff out. You can see here that we can now mark this job as completed. Okay, so you got the customer, you got the status information for the particular job is being completed. Everything's accepted and paid, so you're all good to go there. All right. But yeah, that's really the gist of how you use it. Now, let's just say in the future you want to come and create another job for this customer again. You don't have to recreate their profile; is already there. So you just come in and create a new job for that customer. Okay. So that's essentially how that works for the free plan. Okay. So you can also do sorting for the invoices as well. You know, statuses, customers. Same thing for estimates, and then jobs. Okay. But anyway, let's look at the paid feature. So let's just go ahead and upgrade here. All right, we're going to upgrade to this $50 a month plan, and I'm just going to put in this fake card number for this particular demo. So we're going to upgrade, and it'll do its deal here in just a moment. Okay, so it says you're now on the paid plan. You can cancel your subscription, but it'll basically keep you on for the entire billing period, and then it will cancel. So you'll be able to use the paid features until that cycle. So I won't be able to cancel it once you subscribe. Okay, you can cancel it, but it will not refund your money. Okay, so if you want to update your payment method, you can now do that right here. You can just pop in it, and it'll basically just update when you click update in the system. Okay, so that's how that works. The other thing you can do here is connect your Gmail account. There's some new features here that have been unlocked since you went paid. You connect your Gmail account, and then what will happen is that you'll get this screen here. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. Click advanced, and then go to Raven Media Company, and then click continue. And click continue, and then it connects your Gmail. So what happens is that whenever we create a job, it'll email you and the customer because of this new feature on paid. Okay, so, and also it will allow you to put your Gmail link, your Google Calendar, Google review link right here. So if you want to ask people for a review, and for the sake of not having mine handy, I'll just put review link. You'll see how it happens later, and then we'll just hit save. Okay. All right, so you get the notifications there that those things have been updated. All right, so let's just pretend that we have a new job we want to do for this customer. So we want to do add job. Job name, we'll call it pressure washing. Okay, let's just say we want to do January 1, 2025. We want to give an estimate name at 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and then we're going to click add job. You'll see here that this is something you can toggle on and off here with this paid feature. You can skip the email notification, so you don't send every single update out to the customer. It's totally up to you. Okay, so we're just going to click add job, and then what's going to happen is you're going to see my email up there light up. It should send an email out. Actually, it'll be on my personal email, so let's go to that. Okay, so this is the admin. Okay, this is what you'll get on your side. It'll say, hey, JJB Ventures, or whatever business name you have. It'll say created a pressure washing job, it's pending. Customer name, their address. This will be a carbon copy that you send over to them as well automatically, so they'll get it as well. Okay, so that's how that works. It'll tell you when you're coming out and tell you what you're coming out for. So that's really nifty and handy. All right, so let's let's come on over here to creating an estimate for this job. Okay, let's just say you showed up, right? You showed up to the job, and now you want to get an estimate over to them. Pressure washing house. Okay, so you want to do house, let's call it 500. You want to do driveway 200. All right, so they got a $700 job coming their way in this estimate. Okay, customer does not want us to use chemicals on plants, so maybe you cover them up or whatever. And then what will happen is this will send an estimate off to the customer. Okay, it says sent, and then you see here in the email, this is what the email looks like the customer gets as well. Pressure washing house, customer does not want us to use chemical on plants. Has the house driveway total here, and then if they have any questions, they can contact you. They cannot reply to this email. This is a no reply address, but it will send it to you can tell them to click this link. Basically says if you have any questions, please contact us here or call. Okay, and then if you want to make an adjustment to it, you can. Okay, so let's just say they accepted your invoice, or sorry, your estimate. Okay, save. It'll generate another email if you choose for it to. If not, you can see here how that did that. Accepted. The customer will get that as well unless you choose not to send it. Okay. All right. So now let's create an invoice for the job. Invoice name, we'll just call it pressure washing house. Import our estimate here. Okay. If you need to go back and add an additional line item, maybe you talk to them on the phone or something. You said, hey, yeah, I'd like for you to do my fence too, and you could just toss it in here. Okay. And then let's just add the invoice, and then you'll see what happens here. It'll send it off, and there you go. Balance due, zero amount paid, and then let's just say, hey, customer paid me, they were happy with what I did. 700 is what they owed me, and 700 is what they paid me. Save. And it'll send off another email to the customer, assuming you chose for it to send. You can click skip if you don't want to, but just for people's records, I think they like receiving that. Okay, so that's that. All right, and then let's just say, let's back up for a moment because I wanted to show you about the job here, like how to download the calendar. So let's just say you want this on your phone or added to your calendar. You just click that button, it'll download a file to your phone so you can add the calendar. But basically, you see here how it's created this event in the appropriate time zone, the right time, the address, and the other details in the description there. Okay, so that's how that works. That's the cool feature of having a premium account. You can download that so it's already in your phone. You don't have to remember to type all that crap in. Okay, all right, so let's edit this job as completed. Okay, yeah, it's completed. Click save. And what's going to happen is that's going to send an email out to the customer asking for a review. Or it should. But this one here is just to show that the appointment status has changed. Okay, so that's how that's done. Um, see if I can pull up a copy of the one over email. See if I got it handy. I'm gonna check my phone. Hang on. All right. So this is the email that it generates to the customer. It says, "Hi Jamie, thank you for you choosing us for your recent project. We hope you were satisfied with our service. Would you mind taking a moment to share your experience? Your feedback helps us improve and helps others make informed decisions." Okay. Now the link that I put in my profile is the link here. You see it says reviewlink.com, so that would be your Google review link, and it would pull it up automatically for these folks so they can leave you a quick review. Okay, so that's how that works. The other premium feature would be the invoices, so you can export here. You don't see that on the free side, and they'll just download and export it in the CSV format here, so you can see the data here with the totals. All right. So that's really it in a nutshell. I know it's a lot of information in a short amount of time, but my goodness, there's a lot that you can do with this tool, and I think it would um, benefit you a whole lot to have it. Um, it's pretty simple, it's straightforward, and you got me if you need help with it. If there's an issue or a bug that you find, you just let me know. But it's pretty straightforward and simple to use, and I think it would benefit your business. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out. I'm going to put more information on the website as far as support documentation and things like that. I'm in the process of doing that, so if you have any help issues there, you can check those out first. And if you get in a situation where you can't figure something out, just shoot me an email and I can help out. But yeah, that's it for now. Again, Nest CRM. That's a new tool I'm rolling out, and I hope that you will give it a test drive and see if you like it. And if you decide you want to come on the paid side, that'll be great too. But yeah, thanks for listening. Let me know if you need any help. Have a good one.